leave you in the dark. It should deliver insights clear as day. Get started for.
I'm not saying don't go to college or anything.
What's one of the main things you say, once you had a kid, you try to
even if you go to
instill in your kid
knowledge, I call them paper type.
something that of course it's part of you because something
Independent.
Yeah, that's one of the main things.
As soon as I put them in the real
I was
world,
just
like
like a hemophiliac.
if you don't start that shit early,
right.
it be hard to
They're gonna be
like
spoiled and all.
yeah, it be hard for like kids to really like adapt to
Doing stuff on their own.
right,
Like,
independent.
I just was at my own cousin's house and I seen talking to her son. She was like, "Yeah, I'm watching where you need to set it." I'm like, she's like, "I'm gonna set it for you later," but this probably her third time doing it. I'm like, "You need to learn how to do this on your own." But like, you can't keep going, "Mom will do
And it be
this."
like my baby, she one of those type of kids. She know how to do stuff. She just always want me to do it, but I
Do
don't
it,
know.
hey. The more you keep doing it, eventually gonna feel like they get older. She ain't gotta do nothing. Like, no. I was just saying it to myself, boy, girl, you gotta know independence.
And not only that, I be thinking like, if you don't instill it in your kid, like we ain't gonna be here forever. So like when they hit the road hit them, they gotta be able to stand on it.
Or if they don't, then they ain't gonna know what to do.
Right. And they really have a lot of adults in this world that still rely on their parents at this big old age.
I'm still be surprised when they got people that don't know how to change the tire. Like you could just look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't need nobody to really show me, but like YouTube is everything these days.
Definitely, YouTube, my go-to.
You could go anywhere on YouTube and find anything you want to know. And this day and age, they got AI. Like, use it.
I think the stat was 80% of all there is a first
And
generation.
people can learn anything these days.
Yeah, which means health doesn't really travel well. I mean, you can't really just give it.
My right.
I think Chick-fil-A is some short cat Chick-fil-A and Dan Cat grew it, $1 billion, his son, which is like phenomenal. To have a child like, how do you think it goes?
I think really, I see the same thing in immigrants too, right? The reason is the burning desire for daily starts calming down for generation. Because they never went through the same journey. They never went through the same
this way,
pain.
and then
Never went through the same. Probably they never feel walking. Right, so they are starting with something, even on a platter, and so they will not go to the extent of the first.
I got sprayed too, so as I'm tattooing, if it is free, I can like spray it and probably help you out a little bit. Some people say it help, So I believe it
So
works.
I'm only, provide the knowledge of the. I'm asking them to go through the same. Start from wherever you can start, learn your way, because even if you have all the access, only get him inside the door. Only the knowledge, density, keep the longevity. Because otherwise, when you, I can't go there and say, okay, got to do all. See what I'm saying? So that access and money alone is not. That is why I kept saying smart money, dumb money, and dumb money can go so far.
Did you deny your son certain privileges growing up if you were thinking like intentionally or did you?
Intentionally, some I think I may not done for me, but intentionally, I want him to go through those setbacks. I want him to experience that because to me, that's how you're gonna have the life. Otherwise, you not have this right because once you lose the right, game over.
I think we were talking about some sort of formula. You like when you take a business, there's a formula that you goes and can go through that.
So, like when I look at it,
So you literally like read books throughout the day?
what is the one
Yeah.
thing
Today
that
I
can
didn't
add
stay at
that
home,
other
do
people
some
cannot
cleaning.
add?
The days I like
One thing I can
trying to
keep
make
on
space,
saying
I just go on there, like put
that
some on my
other people
calendar to make
cannot
it
do.
block
And
it
that's
off.
Okay.
what is the
Yeah, but if I
value
don't block it, yeah, you could just book in at them time.
based on the if that is there, I'm gonna get involved. That is not there, I can't.
Yeah, but normally I'd be like in here 8 in the morning, 8 at night, or 9 at night. Gonna be my days.
Yes, exhibited.
I try to do the 2 6 hours, like, you know, so I ain't gotta do multiple tattoos that day. So the 2 6 hours on the 2 people.
Like, me adding value because
And I only try to do the small tattoos when I like do like a Friday 13th type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And it'd be a lot of people. But I know I ain't trying to do it every day. That's a lot going on. First
So
of all,
I
one
would think that, okay,
take,
five,
yeah, I'm in my
and it's
row.
the same fixed cost structure that I have.
And like right after I moved on the side, that's when I found the shop.
Not all of them is, but the idea there is you're not going broke. So
I found this spot. Luckily, I was like, when I moved from there, I couldn't find nothing. And so happened, I was like, look at that rent sign, and pull in.
That has.
So I really believe now when people be
and
saying
you're like, oh,
you really got to ride around and look for stuff. Yeah. I'm like, it wasn't nowhere online to find
like
anything.
I'm getting into the music business because of my. And then from there, tech I got into.
But you on Cross River?
Then from
Yeah,
the
I said that.
business I did.
Oh, shit, I met with you.
And so
I passed that way one time.
So then when I got
I
into
think,
the music business,
what that is, we went fishing in, what's that place
celebrities,
called?
influencers.
Dang, I always forget the name of this place.
And then from there,
We go fishing at, it's like past Violet. Damn,
I know something about
I can't think of the name of it. I always forget the name of it.
music.
Yeah, my wife went back there one time, well, a couple times probably
Initially,
fishing.
there was some struggle.
Crab
Once I
and
understood how the game and the being played, so now I'm adding all the pieces. All of a sudden, I'm adding the tech piece to the business. So the distribution side, the studio side,
That's a one
the
round.
label side, and then the likeness, music video, film, I'm bringing them together. I'm working on it. It's not put together. I think it's starting to.
but give me an example that you're involved in where this is maybe you don't have business itself has a very specific thing that hard to do or is proprietary or just or has a thing. What is give me an example for
Like my business that I
any
did,
business that you're involved. You said, I come to you and I say, I want you to invest in. And you say, whoa, there's a piece. David, I give me an example of something actually invested in.
yeah, like I did invest in the film.
Pump it
Right?
up.
I went there as an investor. Where I felt was more about where I can value. That's all. When I saw the people making,
So I got
What
that
up?
too?
like
Two.
they didn't have
Only
a
two.
whole business model.
And actually, I did those before we even went together.
You look like you had that yourself.
Well, I'm from
Nothing about marketing.
I had that 13, Ben had that, but then I had, this was the most recent professional one. My wife did 2 on my leg, but I had did like 2 on my leg before I did 3, 4 on my leg before I started tattooing.
I want to fight the business. But,
How is it tattooing on yourself?
I'm full number
It painful.
five.
Because it definitely
Now
hurt.
it became number one.
But you know, the good thing about it, you can kind of stop, take a break. So bad,
Not
not
doing
also.
anything.
It takes too long to break it, stop and wait,
Right.
get the thing, and then you go back, I'm gonna hurt you.
It's gonna hurt even more so.
Come on. Right. And then second one, third one, fourth, and they start on the 10th. And then I went to four of my guys, 2 different directors.
I know, God, what's your name,
The
bro?
knowledge from
Check
all
out,
those
you come to
guys.
school, yeah, tat it, check it, or tat everything up. Once he line, you can mess with
Another
the
guy
shit.
good in marketing. Another
The
guy
Montre,
good in-
remember the red dude? It was his cousin or his brother or something like that. Red dude, he red.
You got the neck down, that's like the for much like your big hand. So I just take everything from there. Now it's then it's doing anything. Right.
My YouTube stream was doing so well tonight, man.
I'm the only thing talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had so much of operational knowledge. I can take.
Oh,
Think
that's
we're doing
people
so
watching.
well. Yep, appreciate it, Vic. Yeah, that's why I got it on there.
Oh, I'm like, who the hell is that talking?
You heard it?
Then the next to do
So what is that, like a streaming thing?
Yeah, no, that's
It
strange.
has a high likelihood to have.
What's your relationship? How would you describe your relationship?
I think I need a lot more, much like a lot of entrepreneurs, For me. I mean, I'm not wouldn't say.
He put it on. He put it in first. I put it in there.
You say bear with him.
I didn't know you were gonna bring it here.
Projects. I need to focus on a lot of financial
He go by the place by the own.
because
You invest much.
invest too much. Probably I've taken too much projects, so probably I should cut down. It's not so much how much you make; it really gives you the longevity. So the keeping part, I'm not good at it. I'm making money, but I'm not keeping more money leaving.
Is it leaving because of expensive or leaving
No,
because
no.
you're just
I'm swinging, taking
too many swings? But sometimes those swings, you hit one, you're like,
point chasing, right? It's not so much about money, it's more about the flow of it. Right? You look at a problem and you have so you conceive something that other people don't know, but you visualize, make it happen. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That chase is what.
so I mean, without the change, I mean, you may
Y'all be going on trips
keep
and stuff.
more, but you may not be able to.
He did.
Hit a couple little things. You probably
He
do
did. That's why the keeping is not there.
next
You
month.
see what I'm saying?
I know that.
I said, okay, we see coming. So a lot of people
Yeah, most definitely. I ain't traveled a lot when I was a
but
kid.
so many going out. So
But
this
just so they can
mistake,
see
and then I
it.
tell myself, it's one life. I have to enjoy the life. And but many people who have these kind of opportunity, do these. And I was such an employee at one, and look at how many people that I employ, and look at how many opportunities I'm taking a swing. Heck, so music, beauty, fashion, pretty much whatever I want, taking it, right? And that to me,
He's ready for pain one.
and that's what I enjoy.
It's like a fish.
How could a guy come
Don't get no worse than that.
middle class? And some shady kind of opportunities in the land of opportunity. On my own farm. Right, and that is what gives me excitement. It's about the money, of course, is important, but it's more about that of fulfillment, purpose.
You first start doing it seems like you may have had the money for a while. But while you're working your job, it wasn't like
Yeah, with pain, wasn't
No, I mean, you have a 6-figure income.
Yeah, she won't go for her birthday.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
No lie, as an adult, it was good.
Yeah, that's my she said it's
You
funny.
can have a regular.
It's your boyfriend, you could.
A year, much like everybody else. But of course, now.
Like,
don't have a
you
kid,
bring
it's always her.
It's pretty like a real like
You're
Christmas
working
gift.
more,
sure.
right? You're
Yeah,
not.
you, we're supposed to go in November.
On.
Oh, November birthday.
That's what
Was that right, Ron?
Yeah, her birthday in the beginning of November.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's her birthday. So that's the plan.
Really?
Because I don't have the time to go on a birthday stuff, because I'm more.
So that's what they call it golden birthday. Though. Like
Yeah.
they add your birthday on
Seems
it.
like it's a lot of time.
Forgot
I
it.
mean, it's so human beings.
You
Right?
ready?
You
Huh?
invest in the invest in the word. I mean, you trust the entrepreneur, but not all of them, or they wouldn't have to come to you for money.
Exactly. Well said.
So why is that the investment?
What's that?
Why is that your? It's so much time.
Because it's also my company, not like that. Because I'm also the owner of it. So the entrepreneur gets a piece of the company. So getting it, so I could be a hand, but that's the journey that
Got it.
because I'm also paid. From
This is true. Let me ask you this question. So I get a chance to do this publicly as a lesson. But I have an event.
it's
1,500 people came last year. We just went through the agreement. This one is going to be about 2,200 we're looking for. I'm blind in what I don't know, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job on it. However, I'm now looking for a partner who can invest, you don't lose much money. Okay? You do lose a little money. But I think if I didn't have to worry about production, system, branding, and ticket sales, and making sure that I don't lose all my investment, I think we can be more profitable every single day with these houses. So there's two other companies in this space, they just had some sort of partnership or acquisition. So I'm coming to you to say, let's say for instance we like each other.
Okay.
And I want to position a way that you would say this is an opportunity and we're going to be an industry. I would have to.
So with this spray, you gotta open up my system.
It gets warm. Only
I could
period
spray
is
like
another
this. Once I hit this flower before I start shade.
clean steel wrapper. For grip.
But lemon cream, you know, it only going before the tattoo. They got this one lemon cream that go on as your tattoo. I only tried it once. People said it was working, but I guess it wasn't that big with there. If I switched it. Use it as your tattoo. Outline the flower outside, but when I do the inside, I spray it before I do it. I see you got a little twitch in there.
Yeah, cause it hurt. I ain't gonna cap, it hurt. He ain't nothing I never felt before.
Yeah. And back then, we had like these reading lines. Nowadays, you be talking about something.
I mean, it's gonna pop up, right?
Yeah. You know, some other stuff. No file within his work no more. Kind of glad. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you have to approach you? You know, me is very
File,
different,
never
right?
file.
Are you in an industry? Is this product
Camera,
this
technical,
like
That's
Technology is gonna be something serious.
Really.
and where are you in the growth? Have you captured 1%, 2%, 3%? And obviously look at your traction, right? How much traction has started? And how long will it take? And what is the investment? How long will it take to investment? Like, you know, break even. When are you going to pay profitable? If you're already profitable, that's already addressed. Look at a very basic, you know, level. And then if the basic passes, then you do it completely. Is your demo, you know, what are their behaviors, etc. Work at them.
Right.
Graphics and then, you know, what would be the
What you been up to, Vic?
like, do they have the what they have to gain, and obviously that.
What you say, YouTube? You been on YouTube?
Audience. You take a deep look at it. Wow. So if we do this much, I think that. Oh wow.
I ain't know what you said YouTube stream.
You know,
How many you had on there? Sometimes I don't know how you get like a whole lot on there
accumulate.
and then it like fall off. The most I think I had on the one time was like 20.
I'm only gonna give
I think it was 1,000. It had like 26, 68,000 views, but
and then
I don't know where them numbers came from. That's probably how I got monetized.
You know, this scenario and the realistic
this company that they have if they find out what you're looking at. And I want to say that I think let's do a partnership. It's not like I need money to do this because like today we were talking about the down payment on the video. Down payment is $10,000. We're gonna put a down payment down, take a couple $1,000, get the website on, and we're gonna make money. No problem. But I pitched this company like, I don't need you to give me $200,000. Put some money in. You put I don't have to work if you have some sort of you have a platform.
Hair a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But maybe I
No, I forgot about it. Well, he just sprayed some stuff on there, like one of the flowers. So as he like open it up, he's gonna spray on it.
any connections or a partnership with platform that can benefit
Mhm.
from their
Wait, not that bad.
being
And that part,
Cool.
whatever they are doing,
What the fuck? What?
if they see more value.
What that's supposed to be? That's cool.
For what they can,
I ain't know stuff like that. That's different.
one-sided value. But if
But it's not like, you know, like you're not bringing it to my friend. You know, some people
you
try to
figure out that a
touch your
smart
bone.
audience, smart
Mhm.
audience,
you have any I can answer something.
I don't have direct connection, but I can look them up.
That's what it is.
Who we need to.
Hmm?
I mean, I know somebody, but.
Hello, how's it going today? How can I help? Huh? Yeah, I go by appointments only. I can walk in when available, but yeah, I'd rather have different lots. Sometimes you see it in like small.
I don't know how to have a conversation with an investor, maybe I haven't had enough conversation with
He
an
wants to be
investor.
workful.
And maybe I'm approaching undervalued stuff. Somebody should
We might be three. Okay, he gotta start watching Rocket Power.
her work on getting we give you your percent. Partnership that level of value in myself.
Yes, and probably you're true. At the end. You know, we're so focused on running the business. We may not have to whisper into the investor. It's almost like a verification. That's well, here and use them as a you know, you don't invest. And then invest. Then you add your first slash.
One time we put this in the
Otherwise, you know, they may not have a lot of, but they may not have the right understanding of what you can get there. Because I don't know, life is for this part. Oh, yeah. God damn it, I'm saying the same.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Sounds like
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing as me. Okay. They speak English, but that's not what
No, I'm not really like you. That's what I don't just look like flowers in front of us. Like,
So
like a minute with the other one.
I talk this and I don't figure out relationship.
And
I
the lines,
told
like,
all
that's
of
what
them.
the flowers
And I don't know
it's gonna be like the lines on the
maybe
sheet.
because they're like, take my send an email in the random voice. And he starts, he goes to couple, he comes back to contact. Instead of a call, but all right, the email was, why want to talk? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not the right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They're not right done with real people, real operators. But the laugh is like a tool, they go and make it. It's not thing. I know what they're doing. Before bill gets fast, you get a major deal. Whereas if you go bitch is just not landing, maybe
That's the only thing about working
and
on my
so we need to
own.
address it. I'm just saying, take that from the playbook. And as an
I can't get nobody in when I'm tired, you know.
how to
That's
negotiate.
why I mostly do the appointments.
These are all part
That's what I needed people for, like somebody would walk in. It was like if I had somebody else, she was ready to start and stuff. And like,
Yeah, what she trying to get?
she got some marks on her arm, so she wanted like bring the roses. Come up
of
with
to be the bridge for And then watch
She
one
said
or
she
two
ready.
reels.
Yeah,
and
for
then
real,
you
she
get
came
it.
ready.
You already
Well, she was trying to get it done like right now today.
It sounds like it, like
you empty their knowledge and then because your knowledge. Then, because a lot of people say, hey,
the thing about the online thing. You like when I got old,
so
Mhm.
the knowing it's out there in the Google.
And that also helps you with like
so
your
much
pacing
knowledge
and everything.
time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I used to always talk to people and text them back and forth for like a long time just to try to get this book. But I'm like, this is
That's what I found.
Mhm.
so that do cut that corner on me having to go back and forth. And if you just book, and I've always reached out for more information if needed.
And more important, those guys listen because they've been doing it.
You do still got some people that are,
He would have done.
for example, they want to have a speed, but they gonna book a 2 hour session.
Right.
Like it's
That's why I had asked you, like, what
Yeah,
was
yeah,
I know that.
some people, that's what I prefer people to do. Reach out
It's the
and
same thing with me,
but they
right?
do got
Some
some
people
people
that
that
I
just
know
book
they
a
can
2 hours. Like, you know, we don't have to gonna speak for 2 hours.
And then by the
like
time
this,
we reach
understand
understand,
a lot going on.
meetings and meetings. Right? Because
The first picture that you had sent, I looked at them, oh yeah, that's a lot. So like,
So yeah, that was like I feel my work and I'm like that's a cool ass example, but that was like the only thing I can use or whatever. That's why I'm like a freestyle more like
Wow. And it makes me think about like God's responsibility. That lies yet knows how to be.
yes,
You'll never do.
oh, he doesn't know how to communicate. Jobs like charisma. Can sell anything. It's a great part. Did he invent anything on his own? No. He took from everybody else. But he put them together in a way that we understood. So he became a genius.
You know what's
That
incredible?
is also genius.
I think I know how to communicate in certain this avenue. I want to not in just yet, but until I do, I need to find something that
I think because we think we know everything, actually we don't. But as you going the journey, the more you start, the more you know, you actually realize that then you need guides to sort of thing, building your repertoire over time. And you realize, wow, this guy is going to sing. That makes a difference. Wow, so when I get in under one, I have to do everything.
yes indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't like to do it. I don't, but I have a sense of to go with that. Because the deal is getting done in the cloud, of course, right?
Feel a little twitch that mean it ain't open.
You don't hang on with these guys, you don't get the deal. Or you go to some club and that's where you see the deal, and if you don't go there, you know, very few things happen in the boardroom.
oh no, oh no, shoulda known.
I mean, take this, I'm just saying, you start depending on your customer base, your behavior, yeah, that's good. You can't just say, I'm not gonna do this, it's not gonna happen. At some places, you gotta send a lobbyist.
gotta send a lobby. You know,
Because
I'm good at the idea, vision, and I think I'm good at rallying the people. Like people, when I start having these conversations, like investment, that is correct.
it's a different animal altogether. Because now you're communicating back. Return on investment, payback period, the stuff. So we gotta speak the language. Then, you know, they say, yeah. Otherwise, it's foreign to them.
Do you still invest in movies?
I do, but no, I'm not putting my anymore. I only invest my knowledge, invest my energy, and stop. Because I'm already meaning.
Where's the money come from? Where's the money come from?
Part of the money that I made in other ventures, put in there. Money comes from other investors. I package them in such a way the scoop they will pick it up. I start packaging them.
So I know I got actually he showed me this short film. It might have been 30 minutes. One of the most incredible short. He sent it to me. I'm watching it. Right. So I'm like, oh, I'm watching it because it's short. I told him I Somebody driving with it. I'm like, this is complete crap. They're going around the country and they're doing these they're selling up who I love the baby. Right? I think as an artist, he has something special. And I'm like, okay, I don't even. And he said, well, the objective is someone who likes the project and wants to turn into the future. He said, space. Not at all. What do you suggest him do? Person right here. So what should he do? He social left the screen and he just didn't want to or something like that. Sold out there.
No.
If you were on the group,
Writing that up because that looks dark.
Depends on the if there is some traction, if there is social proof audience.
I had a person on YouTube was telling me like, cause I had made a video how to tattoo dark skin. You're like, yeah, that person dark, but they not the darkest. But I'm like, the camera make it look like they light, but you know, like you really see it.
Colors to me.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if you really see it like in person, yeah, the skin actually dark. I be having to show it brighter because at least you can see what I'm doing.
Together, small time investors, then you couple them up, you make them the creative one. Right?
but that doesn't take away interest from your perspective. All right, well, we're just stubborn.
Yeah, like for the major players, they would not do that.
You know about like a high year savings account? High year savings account? Besides the regular bank savings account? I see like, for example, going on a trip, right? So that money that you have, you probably just sit in that account. And until the trip, you probably gain a little interest on top of it.
What's it called?
High yield savings account.
Higher?
High yield.
High yield. Okay.
I would
So
decide.
say if you got like emergency
Like who
fund.
you do that? Like just a random like any bank or
And then sometimes they're not even released.
I think you want to look for a bank that offers the
I
most
may release
percentage.
it. I'll put you on a poster, right? Happens.
So what
But
capital
if
got a
you
nice
don't want to
good
go through
amount.
that struggle, but you're so creative, then you need to really start. Investors are one-time investors and couple of other ticket. If it is $1 million is one thing, but it's $500,000. That's $1 Sandra, whether it's depending on that, you come up with a different, depending on where that is. If it is $2.5 million is one to look at it, if it is 10 million, of course. If it is only 10 million, it's a so get a couple of friends, 250,000, got $1 million, go and do it.
Let's say he approaches you and you're like, I'm not going to give you, but like,
Well,
however,
like as far as like
you
money
be the
wise,
person.
it make it sound like money just like you know it's right there.
You'll be able
That
to
can be
get
kind of
involved.
tough.
I talked to my father about the investment. Like, yeah, you need a lot of money. I'm like, really? Yeah, you need a lot of money. But if you could slowly build that up to a lot of money, then yeah, you
That's it.
I think the main thing is you doing it on the regular. Say, for example, what I've been teaching on YouTube. Like, if you say you're going to put $5 or $20 a month into this investing account, just put that little amount because we spending stuff on coffee, on the snacks that you're not going to get back. But if you put that into your investment, that money going to always be there. And that money going to be growing. Versus by snack, everything else,
Because, you know,
like the money gone.
money by itself.
They call that opportunity cost.
Yeah.
Like what you could have did, that could have made more money. Yeah.
Right, make
Putting
you
it
do
for something that ain't making that. I've been trying to kind of live by the opportunity cost.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
$1,000.
Once it's gone, that's it.
It's gone. Versus investing, it's gonna grow for you.
huge role in that. That person, I like to
So he's trying to get started with nothing versus not getting started at all.
another person.
And to this day, I'm like, man, I'm mad. I didn't know nothing about it as a kid. If I would have, man.
Yeah, but too, I think about it too. Like this,
Nobody didn't notice that. Right, well, taught.
Use of
That's why I think my dad definitely gonna teach him how to do it. And my wife
Like
always
the
said,
corporate world was not really.
"Ah,
Yeah, it was just everybody suit and tie type of job. It wasn't nothing like we was really interested in it. You know,
even back then, it really wasn't entrepreneurship was a big.
right? Like we just was taught how to survive or what we had.
Go to school, get a good job.
And then you know, right?
And the whisper, and the put them together.
Nowadays, we're making money off content creation and all this other stuff.
Literally just sitting at home making a couple videos of them washing dishes.
I don't know if you've been saying it, but lately I've been seeing a lot of people, like, I guess that had a kid, but now they making content with their kid. I'm like, they get paid off, they don't mind.
Another
So-called monsters, like the database, but every time I see it pop up, it's like, baby old, baby old.
Leave all of it. All the back down.
Yes, indeed.
That one we called Jamal, they're like that. But they make $150 a month. It's all content. Hey, Country Wayne said that too. They make a lot of money.
A CRM shouldn't set your teams back. It should revolutionize the way we. A CRM shouldn't block your work. It should make it flow. CRM shouldn't let customers slip through the cracks. It should connect them to your CRM.
So the spread there help.
Deliver insights clear as day. Get started for free.
That's not a lot of it. Last specific.
I didn't come here to say, hey, I had a lot, David.
That's what I got. That's what I needed. Because I feel like I'm tired. Right? But I think this is a sobering moment for me to say, I'm talented in certain areas, but I'm not going to. Hold on. Like, I'm seeing stuff. You know what I mean? But I may not be the person to. You know what I mean? Like, that's funny. And we'll put together or what? I just see small things. I could never do it. I could never, ever. He makes it easy for me to say, oh, well, let's put up that part. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. And we should really, really love it.
The only critique we cannot take, right? And people get confused between critiquing and getting. A lot of people that in just because I don't watch a movie and critique the movie doesn't mean that I even feel good, but people, of their ego, they think they're serious. Guys, they're just haters.
Definitely got people like that. Watch the movie, they got like, what is about that?
Right, like just watch the shit.
Yeah, watch it.
We deal with a lot of the absolute.
I don't like people when we be like starting criticizing the movie. Like, let's watch the whole movie.
My wife hate me for that.
Man,
Especially if it's a Tubi movie.
oh,
I
no.
was like, man, look how they messed up the
Yeah,
shit.
you better. I better say, get out.
You like, bro.
Get out.
I learned to just be quiet. I'm like,
Yeah, like we gotta critique it afterwards, not during.
People are like,
that Tubi movie crazy. Yeah, somebody that needed the big blood. I'm like, come on, bro. Bottle of blood.
whether the person has Twitter,
That'd be the iPhone side.
That's what the most interesting. How do they make it?
by guys who are critiquing.
One person bought a motorbike, 2 poor dogs, put back motorbike set right there. I'm like,
Oh,
how?
wait a minute.
Yeah, the new get later the money, pulled out the bike, and showed later get a bike there right. I'm like, come on, man.
That is one of
But like, I understand you definitely got to look at it and try to just
Yeah.
act like you ain't seen them before. Cause it still be like some good movie.
Movies, most definitely. I didn't watch a couple of them like on for yesterday and Sunday on my off day. They had some really nice movies on there.
Somebody send it to everybody. This
I think what we recently watched on Hulu was called The Perfect Game.
You evaluate it. And
I
It's an
evaluated
older
it.
movie though, but the guy like he went to an actual MLB baseball team, but people thought he was a baseball player, but he was a tower guy. They wound up finding out and stuff. But he wound up coaching these little Mexican kids, and they wound up going all the way to the championship, like in the U.S. And you should have seen how the people talking to them. It still was like his racist days. What the beach, y'all? I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Right.
Then they had the color bathroom. The dude say, "Well, I can't use this bathroom." Right, it's white only. You know what I'm saying?
So just not used to it.
If they invite you to send somebody,
I send somebody, I just make an appearance and I can. To show that I
Got another one called Green Book. I think.
I'm gonna play it.
He was the first black guy.
I play the
Like
sport.
his musical. He traveled, that's a true story. He traveled all around the world doing all these performances, like with piano, in front of these white people and all that, and took half the cash. I guess he just wanted to prove a point, like like I travel around and what white people want.
well, second to
Show that, you know, the world can, you know, change, be a better place. That it's just all white and all that.
Two things.
And he had to change. He hired the white guy to come and drive him around. Dude was kind of a racist.
I just don't give up. I won't give
But
up.
once you get to know a person,
Yeah.
that's why I say that shit, like,
Keep going.
this fight, like, what our ancestors and stuff experienced, like, you know,
Second,
like,
naturally,
that shit is taught.
uh,
It's not
yeah.
something that, like, you know, it's not
Yeah,
something
be
that
born
really
with,
exists.
yeah.
Right. It's shit taught.
Don't even
Yeah,
know
the
this
TV show. I think it was a movie I seen.
those two.
But they was at a baseball game, and the man like, boom, boom. Matter of fact, that was Jackie Robinson. What his name is that? What you
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
Like,
not just
people booing him to a kid, like, yeah. Then he look at the kid like, oh. Then next thing you know, the kid like, boo. They, like you said, it's taught.
I kept going.
If you don't want him to do the right thing, you don't.
After
Right.
4 years, now it became not. If I quit, I would not have done.
They don't know the
I
difference.
did not know
Right.
it's gonna be a number.
Like, I feel like, as for, like kids, I feel like it's good to teach them what to look
Right.
for in regards to racism.
I
But
don't know.
don't teach them to
I'm
be
not in the
racist.
speak. I don't have to say, but it's a speak movie.
wow.
But I
That shit
kept on
carry
going
going into a
with the
whole other
curiosity.
dynamic.
So I would say the combination of curiosity.
Man, how we raised up like, you know, you know white, but yeah, they taught to hate
Doesn't
white.
matter, it's true. The curiosity because I keep
What to look for. You know, that
Because that shit not, it's not being taught in school. Like, I don't even think kids learn about Black history
right here.
I heard about that.
So that's what I
I don't think.
was looking at yourself. So like this,
Definitely taught, man.
Thank you. I appreciate this conversation.
Like the kids ain't gonna know what they history. That's great.
That's
That's
the
the
biggest
parents.
thing I got.
Trying to teach them.
That's great.
You need to find someone to give
The thing about your kid only know what the school teaches.
place to me.
We ain't that most of the time. Telling her the way
So thank you so much. Let me listen
Right.
again. Is there anything you wanted to get off your chest before you even got here that you like to share this thing?
No, I think it's one thing. Life is so short, and everybody's born. Just need to have that gift with purpose and the purpose of life. You know, you can go to college, get married,
My
kids,
struggle
etc.
over
But if you want
I'm trying not to have to work, but I know I'm gonna still have to work a little bit here. Now that's why I want to do the investment.
eventually,
Well, yeah, because I was
That's why-
like 8 hours in school was more work, like 8 hours. You know?
Right.
So like we spend more time in school than actually.
I just you cannot go and sit
outside the weekend.
and store over to happiness. You have
I understand people work with all
Right. And then the way the
And I think
world set up,
the
you
economy
can't
these days, huh?
retire till you're down to 150.
Yeah, and like what they want from people. Keep
So,
going
thank you so much for
up.
doing. Thanks for coming. I really enjoyed this conversation.
Like-
So,
I'm just saying, like,
If you
later
can't
on,
worry
you
about
know,
it,
they gonna
fine.
still have some security around. I mean,
Right.
all that stuff.
I'm on
Get that
Google,
going.
LK Ganeshan, and that's a thing
Invest in
tag
videos with guys and invest in makeup. Because I think they said the average person need like 5,000 a month to really survive, but Social Security only paying like I think 2,100, 2,300.
And that's only you can survive off that, like, if your house and shit paid off. And you just got like small bills. You don't got nothing serious going on.
Yeah, but you got still got rent and all that. You ain't surviving on those $2,300. Rent these
Maybe
days.
you'll find you're watching this right now. What's up with dinner?
Like I said, that's just
You enjoyed
minimum living.
this conversation. Well, not a gym, so we didn't charge you.
Been on the cruise before?
Uh-huh.
Your payback
That's
is
one
just
that's real interesting. You don't cost as much as pay one time, or you on that.
Yeah, my one of my employees, she used all kind of credit card debt and still managed to get her cruiser.
They be just like
Cause she'll pay on it, you know,
like
over
that
time.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come back to the community.
Life ticket alone be higher than
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. What up, live with Darius?
Like to show you guys.
Yeah, that is from the same company, I think. Called Tatso, but yeah, it do look similar though. I don't know why I'm using the mouse trying to hit the skip. Yeah, Tatso, that's the same company. It's probably a newer version.
I'm going to discuss 7
Let me see which one this is.
mindset shifts that have made me millions.
I'll be listening to him sometime. He do give you a different
There's no
mindset
doubt
on
in
stuff.
my mind that if you adapt,
So he basically came from a trash man, like garbage truck and stuff.
I heard someone
So now
say
he
a
like
long time ago,
millionaire.
if you want to model any form of human excellence, somebody's doing something you like to do. Find somebody who's doing the thing you want to do, and you model 3 things. 1, you model their belief. 2, you model their mental syntax, order in which they fire off messages. Number 3, you model their physiology. So this is going to be about belief system that if you adapt and adopt it, it will make you millions. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not making millions of dollars, somebody's going to rub you the wrong way. Because if these things already made sense to you, you'd already be doing it, right? I mean, I understand the reason, don't expect to learn something from someone that you agree with 100% of. Of course, if they're not challenged, if what they're saying is not challenging you, how could you possibly hope for it to change you? So, here are the 7 mindset shifts. This first one is the biggest mind-blown transformation that
I
I've
learned nothing from the keep
that
saying
changed my
yeah.
life for the rest of my life. And I'm going to say it, and you're going to say, oh no, not that again. Okay. But here's the problem. Like, if that's what you're thinking, here's the problem. You know about it, and you think knowing about it is knowing. Right? So you like the words I'm going to say, you've already heard them, you already know them. They're not new words, they're just new actions. They're words that you heard and recited, but you haven't yet done anything about. So here it is. First changer, multi-million, whatever dollar mindset is be do that. Like, oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, okay. Sure you do. But I'm going to go over here on my trusty blackboard. When I discovered this in Genesis chapter 1, it knocked my sock off for months. I was just like, and when I think about it now, it still knocks my sock. Because in Genesis chapter 1, God said the whole thing. I'm getting chills thinking about this right now. God said the whole thing. And the first thing God tells us about God is that he is creative. He doesn't tell us first that he's love. He doesn't tell us first that he's righteous or just or omnipotent or omniscient. Even though he's all those things, the first thing God tells us about God is that he's creative. In the beginning, God created the heavens. When God created the heavens and the earth in the beginning, he established a platform on which we operate, and that platform is in the beginning, that's time.
You teaching client about stocks.
You already know it, bro. I be trying to talk. I don't be trying to talk my head off it. You know that though.
So in the beginning,
That's crazy. You know how
Before the
be
beginning.
talking all the time.
in the beginning,
I just trying to
God
put this
created the
like
heavens.
this. You got to sow a seed.
Yeah.
They were kids.
Really interesting. Yeah.
Like somebody that told you, like, you know, but don't do this,
It's
don't do
really
that, because
interesting
you might learn that as an adult.
time, space, and
That's why they were saying that, you know.
Right.
They all have
I just was talking to my boyfriend about that. In regards to like driving.
The only
Like,
explanation
you know, when we was younger,
is just one point.
people was like, I don't feel like driving, I don't feel like driving. Now they can drive. But what? I get it. I
Totally
get
get
it.
it, you know.
Human being at the same time.
Nobody don't want to drive.
Nobody.
If
Like,
there's
I want to
space
see
to
inside.
put
That's why I be surprised. I be saying the 18-year-olds get their car, they be ready to burn all that gas.
They gas high. Like, I got a temperature. My car paid almost $50.
I know you be burning that gas.
They all came to being at the same
I'm
time.
tired of putting gas in that car.
Now, what's fascinating about this is this platform is the platform that God set up from the beginning. These are our constraints as human beings. Time, space, and matter are our constraints. Anything you're going to do, it's going to take time, right? Anything you're going to become, it's going to take time. Like time it's a constraint. Space. If you don't have enough time, you're not going to get it done. If you don't have enough space, you're not going to get it done. Like we can't build the Empire State Building inside this building because there's not enough space, right? And what's really,
You only got
really
24 hours.
mind-blowing about this again
And I'm one
is,
person, you know.
first thing that God tells us about himself is that he's creative. The first thing God tells us about us is that he made us in his image. And he made us in his image, which means this is the first thing he tells us. He made us to make stuff. He created us to create stuff. Which is why if you're not making something, not creating something, if you are not living in your creative space to make the world a better place, you feel unfulfilled. You feel like I'm wasting my life. I'm just existing. I'm not creating it, right? So the first thing.
Oh, you doing color on black and gray? We just doing the black and gray right now,
The
Justin.
first thing God said to
Eventually
me,
it'll be color.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 and 28, and it says, "And God
So
blessed
what's
them
the
and
name
said
of
unto
that?
them, be fruitful and multiply,
all
replenish
at
the earth, and subdue it and have it." He said, "Be fruitful."
Sometimes I get on Instagram.
Word fruit. Genesis 1 tells us what a fruit is. A fruit is a living organism who seeds in itself. When God said be fruitful, he's telling us to produce on the outside based on what he put on the inside. What did he put on the inside? I believe that God planted and the seed of an aspect is creativity inside of all of us. Now he didn't plant the same aspect inside of us. He planted a different aspect of the seed of his creativity inside of each of us, so that you can create something based on the creativity that God put in you that helps me, and I can create something based on the creativity God put inside of me to help you.
Rotate.
It's so beautiful. So I need you. So now, not only is it a good idea for me to treat you good because you're made in the image of God, but it's a good idea for me to treat you good or for me to treat you well because it's in my own best interest. You're going to have something I need. It just makes sense for me to treat you well and you to treat me well. That's something you need. You got something I need. So it just makes sense. Why would we go through like burning the bridges of the people who have the stuff?
But I ain't got the filter on, chat. Look like you gotta go hit the TV, huh? Look like it's on though. There we go. William Aaron. Bank holiday. Cost $80. Yeah, he did. like you're gonna have extra a couple thousand on top of that versus just pulling just that, you know. You can pull your money out the book. I had somebody from that group chat. But she ain't go to the ain't go to the group. Anisha? Yeah. Getting it like why people always gotta get into it, be something small. Multiple kids. Blue. Yeah. Realize, right? If you ain't having a hard life, you know. Yeah, like it ain't a problem.
Hey, like I'm a
I'll let her go
you
first.
looking at it.
The money. Selling holy water,
Right.
Come on now.
You buy the holy water, you gonna become rich for your bills get
A lot of people agree with Drewski when hold up, bro. That's ridiculous. But come on, think.
oh,
A lot of people misunderstood though. One for the path.
Right.
Yeah.
I spent right.
I can put in work then. How you go up? Let's work. You got.
But she can't. And that's, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather save this for when I'm.
like, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
That's basically what you're saying. The last time, last time.
I've never been.
Be the grandma on a little bit early
On
morning.
the whole, she told me before I told you. Like, right,
That's how it
before I
is.
told Oh, but she I was
And the lift was
right.
uncle, that boy, his money.
Hey, I love my homies. I think or what else? I had about 30. I had no.
But the thing with a cardinal, like some people, you know, you gonna be tenfold. You hear me? Put on it. Like, I never heard that. I would not.
Sometimes
How much money you have left over?
it's like, you know,
But it wound up working out. Like, I never. Time when COVID hit, I made it. I don't get them out. They started doing it. I wasn't. I was sending them service. I wouldn't have got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm scary. I would have messed. I would have had a reason. Got this 100,000 or whatever they got. Trying to get out of jail, you know. How they say when you broke, just start raising your broke. Yeah. I spend on that. Gotta be paid for regardless. Got a car in the shower, like, oh hell. Oh, that's why I just say, oh no, I rather. Hey. rental people paid, the insurance paid the rental for a month. The whole I still got the call. I done paid for it. Gotta pay. I ain't backed out. I don't know what. I ain't had no drinks or nothing. But I was right by the gate. So I just backed out, crashed the whole side of it. I was like, you know what? I got that in. I was able to a whole lot of them.
Right.
His hand there. I knew it all. I'm like, yeah.
Right. Like,
A lot of competition.
right behind. I can afford my. It's different. Right.
Like, what's your life? Like, how? Like, bro, that'd be like, It max out that. Like,
Right.
hey, come on now. You really in the hole.
Right.
Some people, how you?
And pick my I mean, it's a clothes that both of in terms of heat.
Okay.
If I was anything, it wouldn't be so 30 minutes to dry. Right. Say
Hour trip.
45 minutes. Almost.
I hate to gotta make it.
Have on this.
Gonna accept that over an hour drive back. Signing up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, my mom.
Out in the end. Orchid's your own favorite? Orchids. Hello. Shadow. Right there. I ain't even pay attention to it either. I said I ain't even. Yep, we good. Yeah. I turn.
Be
Looking for? Okay. Want to look in the mirror before we wrap it up? The mindset. Peace out, chatters.